Welcome back to another episode of You Book It We. Yeah, a few bits have happened since the last time you've seen this car, as you can probably guess by looking at engine bay. 90% of your guys will already know about it already. But yes, there is an RS3 engine in my car. If you didn't know, there's an RS3 engine in my car. Yeah, so front of that car with carbon fibre already, and I got some other carbon parts, and the weave and the colour of the resin didn't right go with the rest of the doors. Obviously, with getting them from different places, they use different resins, different lacquers, and the colour's different. So I spoke to my person who does all my carbon fibre work, all these custom bits, my skull tray, my wipers, all my interior bits, Mr. Richard Horton at Exclusive Composites. And he just said, obviously, another thing, there were some big stone chip cracks in my bonnet from when you're in Mexico and there's a car in front of you that is rear-wheel drive. When stones bounce off the bonnet at excessive speeds, 45 mile an hour, 70, it don't go well. So I spoke to Richard and I said, what do you want to do? And he just said, bring me them down and I'll re-resin and re-lacquer them all for you so they're all same colour as the doors. So full front end came off, the bumper came off, sent that to Mark at MJ Auto Bodies in Leeds, the person to go to for paint. He did all my paint for me, and then Richard did all the carbon work, relayered it, and then the problem we had with the bonnet, I'll put some pictures in. So he repaired the stone chips, re-resined and vacuum bagged the full bonnet, recoated it and lacquered it, and you could still see these little imperfections, like little black marks where they've been sanded through the carbon. So it were either I buy a new bonnet or I let Richard just do his thing, and I've got all the trust in the world with Richard. I just said, do what you want, Richard, make it look mint. So a few days later, get a phone call from Richard saying, check your WhatsApp, check the WhatsApp, and we've done something absolutely mega. So what he's done, I've seen it a few times on BMWs, so it's painted, it looks dirty and dusty at a minute of fingerprints, but it's painted the front of the car in the same LC9Z black magic pearl or whatever it's called, and then he's faded it into the carbon ever so slightly.
Well, it'll make more sense.
Yeah, it'll make
when
more
the actual
sense.
front bumper's on it.
Because obviously, how it is, it's black front end, and then obviously that's going to fade into the bumper and the grille, and then where the wings are, that's going to be full carbon back on the car.
It is proper subtle like now. But
it looks dark on video, doesn't it? But when you see it in real life, it's not that bad.
No.
And if you want to see what it looks like, on the, is it 13th or 14th?
I thought it was the 11th.
Was it 11th? Ultimate Dubs, March. We have to be there on the Saturday. Your guys are there on the Sunday. Unless you're inside, come and have a look. Treat yourself. Come and have a look at my car. Look at what we can build. If you want something building, book in. So, today's task, putting my wings back on. Not a job I want to be doing, to be honest, because I hate doing it, and they're a headache, and they never line up, and especially now they've been vacuum bagged and rebaked, the carbon's going to be in a different position than last time, and the bonnet won't fit once I put the wings on, and then the doors won't fit.
It's worth noting that obviously Tom got these from a really well-known bloke. They weren't the best, were they?
And
but
these
Richie
were the best quality carbon there is. They're in. Richard's quality is mint. But Richard's had to fix these. They came cracked in that corner. Richard's had to fix it. They came cracked there. Richard had to fix it. There were a crack in here. Richard had to fix it.
It's not just that. It's like the attention to detail of
where
like, it's mounted. Like it's all painted.
Yeah, Richard's painted all these black, and all the corners
all
black,
the as
all
well.
gloss black. So if you do look through the door, you just see lovely gloss black instead of white pre-preg. Due to doing the RS3 swap, there's nowhere for the washer bottle to go, so the washer bottle goes in the wing, which means then the vented wings I used to have on don't fit. Headache, so I had to get these ones. But yeah, we're going to do a video, quick time lapse or install or just fitting these, lining some bits up, getting mad, throwing tools about, drilling ABS pumps, same stuff.
We don't have to mention the ABS pump in every video.
It's just funny.
I know it's your favourite bit of my
It is
history.
my most favourite thing that Jack has broken, and it happened on his own car.
So we've had a bit of a piss about, and we've got one side like 90% on.
Well, what we do is we're honest, and we're not like YouTubers where they still have never done it before. and they've had about 5 goes at doing it before they make a video.
But I mean, we have actually had 5 goes at doing this.
We have, but we are honest about it. We're not going to say this it's first time. So I put these out first time on my car, and they're an headache to line up. This bracket doesn't fully line up. It doesn't help that I've got a 7.5 kit on my car, so because obviously the car's a 7, but it's a 19 plate body kit. I didn't want to waste everyone's time just watching me try and line that up. But now I've found a way to do it. But now I should have this one mastered to a T. So yeah.
So this is where we've got to. Obviously this bottom bit's on. You'll see even the weave matches how Richie's done it. But if you look at the rest of it, it's absolute pornography. Outlines out. Richie has absolutely smashed it. We're going to leave his Instagram on the screen, so go and have a word. If you want anything doing, message him.
So yeah, washer bottle, wing. Hooks over the top of there. That lines up there. Oh, it's all falling out. Let's get some bolts in. Just about lining them up, it's just an headache. I don't know how people work in body shops. I'd be so stressed it'd be untrue. Crack that one off. That one off. Leave that loose. Try not to snap winging off. Me and Richard have got a very big friendship, and what usually happens is I phone Richie up and say, Richie, you've got a week to do me this, can you please do it now? And because he's a lovely Welshman who doesn't like to disappoint, he squeezes me in. It's called the Tom VIP treatment. Right, so 1 bolt in top, 2 bolts in top, 1 bolt in bottom. Oh, the quality just looks amazing already. A million times better than before. Oh, I should have let Richie make him in the first place. Titanium. Big up PSD for sorting me like that. Do you know why I got these? I went on Officially Gassed, and people, I watched comments. I read comments, and everybody's like, oh, car looks amazing, and there's this one guy comment on it, saying all that money you spent on your car, and you've got rusty wheel nuts. I'll not disclose how much they were, but that comment upset me enough to spend several hundreds of pounds on titanium wheel studs. But the best part about them, they're so light. It's probably going to cry now as well because I've used impact gun, but not just that as well. Since last time I were on channel, we've got some new wheels.
Pro Track ones, black, some nice tyres.
All the things black.
Grippy boys.
Do you know what? I've had pilots bought 4S's, R888Rs, Nankang NS2Rs, and these Goodyear Eagle F1 Super Sports. Insane. I can't even describe how insane they are. They grip amazing. They grip, in my personal preference, as good as a 4S, but 4S like 180 quid a tyre for my car, so looking at like 700 quid-ish for a set. Then £100, £115 a tyre. So unlike normal wings, there should be some clips and bolts in here. I couldn't fit them in because there's no room once wings in, so I've had to put self-tapper in up back to line it up. That's an awful noise.
Are you ready?
Right, slowly open it.
Ready.
Ready. Oh, loads of room. Right, shut it now. Need to move that there a bit more, yeah. This one's the hardest side because obviously this is where the washer bottle is. So that now needs a little bit more adjustment. That
feels like it needs to come in more, doesn't it?
Lovely. That now should be sweet as a nut. My old china. Did put a bit of jack juice on these bolts before I put them in.
Carrot juice.
Carrot juice. Bit of
orange juice.
Copper slip. Magna Plates are the sponsor for today's video. They've supplied me with a lovely kit for my registration plates. So one side, the Magna Plate adhesive metal strips. Stick them on one side. Pop them on the bumper. Then you get the magnets on the other side. I've put a little bit of adhesive on. And then you don't do that. That's called taking your thumb off. They're so strong for a little magnet. You just get the magnet, bit of adhesive, pop it there. So the magnets are on. These are the old stickers that I used before my bumper got painted. This is why we use MJ Auto bodies. They don't just fill the holes, they plastic weld the full bumper holes. Fully plastic welded and smooth on the outside. So it'll never crack and it'll never fall through. What I like to do is put a little bit of duct tape just above the magnets. So all the magnets on, so like this bad boy on without scratching the wings. Flat. That's obviously not it fully secured. Let's get some clips in on wings now. But once again, everything's been modified, so it's an headache. Get these lined up, and then I need to just adjust my headlights to match the bumper and the wing on my sorted.
The wing, we've got a couple more bits to sort, like getting the bonnet back in line and that. But that's how it's sitting.
This is hard bit now. Just tighten it door hinge up now. Big idea. Snap! Perfection. That's sex but better, because it don't answer back. Next is the most amazing part of the install, lining the bonnet up. Just to put it into context, it took me 3 hours last time. It worked me on my own. All that's bonnet bigger. Second thing is done today. First time I walked at shop. Right, watch the wings now in case it snaps. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so it's catching already.
At the top. Catching here.
I need to put that caption of that little rat in. It's like a fag in its mouth. It says.
The nightmare begins
The
again.
nightmare begins again. We're not far off. We're just having a mess about spending unnecessarily amount of time adjusting stuff.
This side?
That's mega low down.
It's pretty bang on.
That one's lifting up more.
What, like on the space there?
I think so. That's one front as well. So all I'm doing now is undoing these hinges slightly, taking the full bolt out, and I'm going to drop a spacer in above it to line up the wing, because this side's sitting too low. So I've got the 2mm stainless steel spacers.
Which in theory should drop the other side a little bit.
Yeah. Obviously it's just trial and error. Obviously when I did this by myself, big idea. It's like a 3-person job really. Try that, and then it's just a matter of measure it, adjust it, measure it. See now that's a lot higher. I think it still needs another one. See it stepping down. This is headache. I knew it'd be headache. And it's turning into a big headache. It might look like we've spent 1 minute doing it. We haven't. We've spent...
This has took us longer than doing the wings.
We've spent probably 25 minutes up to now doing it.
The grill is on its way from Richie.
Big Richard is even driving all the way down from where to you going land. I'm going to try and trim that while it's on car without putting windscreen through. Which is probably not a good idea, but...
You're not scared, are you?
No messing.
There's a reason this channel's called No Messing.
Also, big up Magna Plates, we've finally done it.
Weapon.
So what I've had to do, I've had to get die grinder and make that hole slightly bigger and a little bit more to one side, because I've had to move them forward so they don't catch up door. So now, when I push that in there, and I tighten this up, it should tighten up the min. And then when that's shut, it's not going to be perfect, because as it gets hot that will close down more. I'm there as far as I can push the wings in as well. I'm kind of on a struggle. Because the RS3 washer bottle's in that wing, so I can't move that wing door any more than what I've moved this one. So that one's always going to be worse than this side. One on. Two on. There we go. That'll go down. That side's already down as it is, but that'll drop. Body shop will be able to pull that wing in a bit more. My grill's on its way. happy days. And yeah, so another day. Front end's on car. Zach's here today doing a bit of polishing. Finishing it off lovely. I'm catching up on some games. A couple of emails to send out. But yeah, looks absolutely wicked. Done a mint job of it. Richie's done a wicked job of the quality of the work that Richie does is like second to none. Like, you couldn't get it done anywhere else for the same amount of money that Richie charges, and the quality of work is exceptional. Zach's here sorting some bits out, getting it all polished ready for PPF, and you'll see it in March on the 11th. Is it 11th? 11th or 12th, can't remember. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you there on 11th, and Zach will be there, Jack will be there, everyone will be there really, and come and have a look at the car. But yeah, nice one guys.